Okay, so yesterday you guys learned about parallelograms. So you're supposed to use the properties you guys learned yesterday to help you solve these warm-up problems. For the first problem, you are trying to solve for x. You're told that it's a parallelogram. So you know the consecutive angles are going to add up to 180. Okay, they're supplementary. So what you would do here is add these two. So I'm going to do -1 plus 18x plus 55 and set them equal to 180 degrees. Okay, then I would just go ahead and solve this. So -1 plus 55 gives me 54. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 54 from both sides. That gives me 126. Okay, and then last, I'm going to go ahead and divide. So 126 divided by 18 should give me 7. Okay, all it asked me to do was solve for x, so I'm done. That's the final answer. Okay. Remember, the reason why I added these two and set them equal to 180 is because this measurement represents angle B, and this measurement here represents angle A. These two angles are side by side. They're on the same side. They are called consecutive, so they add up to 180 degrees. Okay. All right, let's take a look at number 2. It says find the measurement indicated in each parallelogram. So it wants me to find ST. ST means this side, and it means find the length of this side right here. Okay, so this is the side I'm trying to actually find the length of. Now, they gave me an expression here, which is 6x minus 2. So if I could just figure out what x is and plug it in, then I would know the entire length of the side. Okay, now these two sides, because it told me this was a parallelogram, are congruent. So I know that this side and this side are the same. Now, what do I do with things that are congruent to each other? I set them equal. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set 4x plus 6 equal to 6x minus 2, and then solve. Okay, so to solve this, I'm going to subtract 6. I get 4x equals 6x minus 8. Okay, next I'll go ahead and subtract 6x. That gives me -2x equals -8. All right, and last I'm going to divide by -2. Okay, so for my final answer here for this part, I get x equals +4. Now, is x equals +4, is that answering the question? Is that how long ST is? No. Okay. +4 is just the value of x. So in order to find the value of ST, I have to take this +4 and plug it in right here. Okay. So for ST, the length of ST is going to be 6 times 4 minus 2, which is going to be 24 minus 2, which is then going to be 22. Okay. This is actually my final answer. The length of ST is 22. Again, the reason why I set these equal is because in a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. So these two measurements representing each of these sides were congruent to each other. So we equal them, solve for x, plug it in, that gives us our value.